I said that when you came in.
Well, I just want to say,
Oh, I didn't hear that.
first of all, I want to just say to each and every one of you that it's my great pleasure to have met you all. I know it's a long time, but to be able to serve you in this way, I found that this is my greatest love. I didn't realize that I loved working in the health and being a health practitioner and being a spiritual teacher as well at the same time. To me, I love that we're a full chakra ministry. We start in the basement and we go all the way to the top, and we're ready for anything. And so what really has become my passion is seeing how bright you guys look after you do this 10-day cleanse, and it makes it all so worth all of the service that we do around here to see this type of transformation. So I want to acknowledge.
Yes, look at each other. This is Adam and Ken, Katie and Sarah. You each came at different times of the day, so you didn't get to see the before. You can see right now.
So yeah,
Afterglow.
It's the afterglow, and I just want to say that I'm greatly honored to serve you in this way with Shelley. Shelley tends to be she is the matriarch in our family, and she does things with you guys which only a mother would really do in the way that she does it. And I support her as the patriarch in the family by making sure all the other stuff is together. So I'm so happy that you guys had this opportunity to experience Shelley that I've been just raving about for 27 years, and how good she is and how wonderful she is as a practitioner, because she's ready for anything. And you can imagine that as you've gone through this process here, what appears to be a very simple and light process is ultra profound and extremely deep. So we have seen all sorts of things happen here, and I'm so glad that you guys came through in flying colors. So thank you.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful. So I would just want to say to both of you that I understand the level of commitment and tenacity that it takes to create an environment that is so nourishing to the soul and to the heart space and healing. And I want to thank you both for my experience, which has been transformational, life-changing, and really helps me redefine my life in many ways. I'm very, very grateful. But I also want to say that what most people don't understand is how many ways that we get sucked into society's addictions. And when you take time out to do something like this and step away from all the things that we crave or that we think we want, there's something beautiful that happens while you're in this process of letting go of the things you think you need to survive and just allowing yourself to settle into being at peace with and free with the feeling of allowing your body to release all the toxins and then seeing where you end up at the end of it. I've watched myself through these 10 days go through a remarkable process of dreading not having coffee to dreading having coffee. You know, now I actually love the fact that my body is in tune with fruits and vegetables and things that I adore anyway, but I'm naturally drawn to those things. So this 10-day experience has allowed me to see things a little differently, to see more clearly, and to actually feel so recharged and alive, and to learn things from you both. The one thing that I also have an appreciation for is my body and all the separate organs that are doing their job, and how hard I am sometimes on those separate organs through the things that I do. And this experience again has allowed me to see that each of those organs have a function and they need to be working in optimal condition. And without my attention to that and making sure that they're getting what they need from me and the cleanse, I don't think I'd be as aware. So I'm really grateful for the awareness that you've given me around my body. And then mostly for the love that you surround this incredible environment with, not just am I sitting in this beautiful, luscious space in nature, but I'm planted in the heart of some amazing divine gift that you give to people. From the moment you walk through the door and enter this space, it's just filled with love and acceptance and kindness and tenderness, everything I've needed to go through this. So I'm very grateful to you and your family in Maui that, you know, the joy that it's given me. I'm really, really grateful. Especially to my friend Katie, my purpose partner. She's been my
You're
rock
such partners. They're bonded for life.
She's been my purpose partner. There's another P involved, but we'll leave that one out of it. We love each other so much, and I'm so grateful.
You can feel their friendship, their love, isn't it sweet?
It's a real, just a wink of the eye of like, wow, I love you.
You can
so
reinforce
much.
this too by email, support each
Oh,
other.
yeah, this is.
And one of your homework assignments, I wonder if you remember about the picture of the healthy bone.
Yes.
So do your research and remember that when you go home.
Yes.
I have a question for you, Sarai. You have been through other cleanses on the mainland, and how does this one compare to?
I went to Optimum Health in San Diego to do the wheatgrass cleanse, and I went to We Care facility in the desert, Palm Desert, to do that cleanse. And I would say that exponentially by far, this has been the most amazing and extraordinary feeling. And I think it's because there's no rigidity here. It's very thorough in what you're doing. And there's a protocol, and I followed it to a T, but I mean, of course I felt fantastic after doing the other programs, but I really feel like this one has a better level of integration from, you know, from the nourishment that you give us every day, the soups that we are taking in, you're actually vitally embracing one of the organs and working on a part of the system that needed to be worked on that day. So I think the system is more accurate and it's better for me. I like it, and it feels more holistic and less rigid, and more in tune with nature. So I'm really grateful that I went through this one. This is by far the best experience I've ever had.
Was there anything that surprised you? Was there any, like, something?
The amount of tenderness and love that I experienced every day from both of you, coming in and going out. It was just a flow of kindness and compassion and love and sweetness that was, you know, it's like eating. When you're eating something delicious, you feel so nourished by it and you're happy. And when you're experiencing people that are filled with love and their hearts are so open and pure, you just want to go there. So I'm thankful.
Well said. And Montauk Chia, one of his main teachers, was here teaching a few months ago, and she taught us keep smiling in the inner organs. Have you heard of that, Ken? And have you ever heard of that, Adam?
No.
I can clarify it more later.
Okay.
But this wise teacher in Thailand, he says to breathe into each organ. So here's your liver, smile and see green, the color green, going down and nourishing your liver, and let go of anger, and inhale back love for your liver. So you can do that with each organ. And so when you leave here, keep smiling into your organs. Keep sending colors into your body. And also one last thing is that above Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, Jesus, Mother Mary, they said they gave us this place for people to come. So that's what's a little bit special, and not a little, a lot special. We're really blessed to have this place. It's because of them that we're here, and that's what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Katie.
Hi. This cleanse was amazing and way more than I ever imagined it would be. It wasn't just a physical process. It was spiritual. It was mental. It was just unbelievable on every single level. I'd never done a cleanse before like this, and yeah, never even fasted or cut out caffeine and things out of my life. So I was really going into it not really sure what to expect. So I was lucky that I had a good purpose partner come into my life to kind of keep me in check. But the really fascinating thing was that I actually felt like it was just so easy to do, and that was through you know, the experiencing the colonics for the first time, and the love and the energy that you guys have put into the space, and the nutritious food that we ate from the garden. It was like, it just, everything made me happy, and I actually found those addictions that I had just sort of go by the wayside. And, you know, I was expecting to fully, you know, have issues with that, but it was just so easy to be in the space, and now I feel better than I have in a long time. And for me, coming out of a trauma experience a couple months ago, this was sort of like this major life-changing transition point where, you know, I got my physical body back into shape, and then this has just brought it all into this spiritual integration, and I feel, you know, just completely happy and completely alive, and you know, facilitated through this experience that you guys have created here. And it was like how Sarah said, you know, I didn't feel like I was in some kind of regimented boot camp, you know, where I kind of imagined as a cleanse to be really, you know, like you think it's going to be so restrictive. It was just so full. In its, you know, in the less that you actually have to have. It made me really tune into different things about my body, and understanding that I don't need the things that I think that I need. And you know, there's so much love and joy all around, and you experience that in the food that you eat, you know, and you're full, you know, it's amazing. So I'm just super grateful for, you know, having this resource here, living in Haiku right down the street from my home, and I'm, you know, forever changed from this experience. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Alan.
And maybe you could answer how it compared to doing it before.
Ellen, this is my third, I think. I've lost track of them.
Yeah, third time.
Third or fourth, I think.
Third.
So, third. And so I'm really liking it each time, and getting lighter and enjoying the experience. So it's another step along the way. I'm very grateful to my family here for this experience. Thank you guys very much.
This time you really stepped it up though with your physical exercise at the gym.
Exercising really makes a key difference. And you guys have been exercising too. I find that's a big difference.
Yeah.
So I'm going to continue, and my hope and prayer is I'll be able to continue eating in a nourishing way and continue a nourishing lifestyle. And I intend to do that. I choose to eat healthy and exercise and think wonderful thoughts from this moment forth. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for your incredible help.
Yeah, Alan, thank you so much. Awesome.
And you got it right all the time. You really were consistent. Thank you.
And Mr. Ken Cadigan, you're an old pro at all of this stuff. What would you like to say?
Wow. Well, you know my background a bit, my naturopathic background. Having had a center in Maine, on a lake in Maine, where we had all of these sorts of things going on, the live food, macrobiotics, we had cleanses, we did colonics. My friend Lenny, hi, you might see this film sometime. Thanks for helping me start that center up in Maine. And living with Ann Rigmore, and right with her directly in Victorious, and going through all the Hippocrates programs in Boston when that was happening, and doing the first practitioner's training with her. I never close got as near as I have to feeling so extremely wonderful in the cleanses that I have here with you. And it's just really, really touched me a ton. So thank you so much. I can say it, I can just give praises. And you, of course, are two of my dearest friends on the planet for a long, long time. And this just shows me that I'm about to go out there and make sure these couple of pieces happen all over this planet. So thank you for your commitment and your love for me and your love for all of these beautiful beings that come through here, and how uplifted everyone is from just being in touch with you, and let alone the colonics. You're a huge part of everyone's healing and cleanse here. So thanks.
Thank you, Ken. How do you feel compared to when you started?
Oh, I was into my coffee thing, and it was late in life that I started that habit, and it was just something I like to do, is go out to the coffee shop in the morning and have my coffee. And I was really happy to do the cleanse, and all of a sudden I didn't even notice I didn't desired anymore. And I'm just have no need to pick up the coffee anymore. And I feel, it was like everyone else has said, just the beauty of the food and how delicious it all is. And it's just so simple. And there's no depriving anything from anyone.
And then you still get the plaque out, you still get parasites out.
Got all the goodies out, and I have nothing but praises for the whole program. It's really very
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm also here to thank our dear brother for helping with this process as well. We both contributed more than just doing the thing. So I'm very thankful for Alan and for Justin and everyone that...
We want to thank you also for the firewalk that you presented to our family here in Maui for the first time in a long time. And I know that I know that already people are talking to me saying we want to do the firewalk, and so I'm looking forward to more of that as well.
How have you been hearing that feedback?
Well, we will have another one in April.
All
He
right.
led a fabulous firewalk. He brought firewalk to Europe. Did you know that?
All over the
Tony
world.
Robbins brought it
All over
to
the world.
the West, on the mainland. So really, Ken Cadigan's an amazing teacher of many things, very wise. It was an honor to have someone, have each of you is an amazing soul. It's been an honor to serve each of you high souls.
Thank you.
And Adam,
Okay.
Adam from Hungary,
Yes. I'm
from Europe, he's gonna go live there again.
I never ever did anything like this before. This is my first chance, and it was a lifetime experience for sure. And I just want to say thank you so much, guys. I feel much better than I felt before. I got so much energy from here. It's unbelievable. Like the second day I went home, I felt like energizer bunny just jumping around, and I had no idea what's happening. And yesterday I felt the same thing again. So it's definitely a great experience in my life, and I'm glad I came. I was planning this for months and months, and finally I got here. I'm really grateful I did. So thank you so much.
was there anything that you particularly, when you came in, was there something that you wanted to see shift in your body and that you saw shifting?
You know, I got a little digestion problems before I get here, and I think it's gonna be much better if I keep my diet straight and, probably come back one more time or 2 more times, let's see, and just get my liver and my organs clean. I think I'm on the right path now.
Right,
So
fantastic.
thank you so much.
One of the things that I've learned from Shelley is, and I used to be so averse to colon therapy, in a sense that it would take her all year long to convince me to come in for my yearly colon therapy on the closed system. And I didn't quite get it. It was like, oh, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't get this. And it wasn't until I actually did the open system that we have here, the gravity-fed system, that I had the aha experience that this I can't even call this colonics because I can't relate the two experiences. It's different for me, and it's just for me. But one of the things that I'm really thankful for in this process is that I get I will get up in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, and put myself on the board before I actually come into my church service. I shouldn't say this.